one what I just said because it was, oh my gosh.
No,
Okay.
Latoya, this is so funny, right? Because you and I have been on this well, I'm gonna let you say how you met me, but this is hilarious because we've been talking. Your appointment was at 10 o'clock Central, right? 11 o'clock Eastern, and it's almost 2 o'clock Eastern and 12:40 p.m. here, right? So we just been talking and talking, but I had to get a quick testimony from you, right? Just 3 minutes because it's so many women in the DMV area, right? We're talking about DC, Maryland, and Virginia, right? So many women out there that you need help. I mean, we didn't talk about so much, right? But it's so many people, not only at your company, which is, you work for the transportation authority there, but it's just so many women that just don't know exactly what to do outside of their current retirement plan, right? And then they don't know about the product, right, that you just bought that's going to be able to not only help them um, leverage any money that they already have inside the 401k, right? But also it's going to allow for them to grow so much income outside of that plan and then have access to it way before 59 and a half. So let me just ask you real quick. How did we meet? How'd you find me?
Okay. I seen you on your TikTok videos. You
Mm-hmm.
know, you just the way you spoke was real genuine. How you built your own life and your story just intrigued me. To
Mm-hmm.
reach out to you to get to know more. You
Mm-hmm.
know, just hearing your knowledgeable expertise just spoke to me.
Thank you. You're so sweet. The next question is, what specific problem do you think that you were facing which made you reach out to me? What did you think was like going on in your financial world that you was missing?
Just trying to everything that I've learned and read over the years, trying to put it into perspective. You know, I feel like we all need each other to help each other grow. No one has made it, you know, by themselves. And so what I was facing was just trying to again put find a way to, I guess, be how can I say it?
Mm-hmm. Take your time.
Pretty much just building where from where I am.
Right.
Just make just building from where I am. Just
Makes
getting help to build from where I am.
and you still young. Like I said, and I'm not gonna say your age, but when we calculated things, right? Theoretically, you still have another 20 years to save, right? Because you would be
Hmm.
working somewhere, right? So that's why,
Yes.
and all is not lost, especially with the cash flow that you have coming in. And that's the reason why I do what I do, because I want for women still in their 40s to know that they have hope. If you've got cash flow, you've got hope. We've just got to transition those dollars, or not transition them. We've just got to put them into a different, we just got to delegate them in a different spot, in a different place.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So, based upon what you just said, how has any of that changed for you right now in the past 2 hours, and how you feel now? Because what did you just
Oh,
tell me about the trust, and how you just said, like your emotions, like how do you feel now, and just from everything that you thought about to just 2 hours, a two
I
hour appointment?
feel great. Like I stated before, the 85% of my stress has been put at ease during this 2 hour conversation. My financial questions have been answered and met. Actually, I found better ways to combine and just combine. As far as my needs, just I'm a little lost for words right now. I'm sorry. I am.
Because that's your true spirit. That's all. And I really really appreciate you, and I appreciate your honesty. And the last question that I'm going to ask you before both of us start breaking down is, why would you recommend me to somebody else?
Oh, I would recommend you first and foremost. You're human that spoke to just spoke out. You like I said, your story that you told is just the genuineness. I've seen, I saw it, and I heard it, and I felt it.
Mm-hmm.
Again, your expertise, the time that you have been in, and just your knowledge of all the things that you have to offer, how you break it down in detail. I just one will have to meet you and, just experience you for themselves so they can get the same experience.
I'm hugging you right now. I told you I'm moving to the DMV. Every time I talk to a woman from that area, it just convinces me more. I have some agents out there too.
Okay, cool.
I,
And when you do,
mm-hmm.
let me know. And if you have a housewarming or if you have a cookout or something, invite me. And
all of my
yeah,
all of my clients are going to be invited.
yeah, that'll be cool.
All of y'all.
We need to celebrate each other, It's that
We really
time
do.
where
We
we
really
all got
do.
to come together and rise. Like you said, women, we got to stand in our power together. That's the
Oh,
only way we can make this thing change, get back to our
amen.
matriarchal position of power.
Ways. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Because do you know in 2020 and 2023, women will control about $30 trillion in this whole U.S. economy? I need to do a TikTok on that too.
Okay,
That's
cool.
fine. That's perfect.
Hmm.
I appreciate you. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go because I know you got stuff to do in your backyard and you want to eat you some lunch before you go to the chiropractor. I'm gonna hear from you later on because we got to take care of the girls.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Carmen. I appreciate you.
Absolutely, honey. Absolutely, honey. I love you with all my heart, and I look forward to helping
Oh,
you.
thank you.
We're gonna get this thing done. I'll talk to you later on.
Okay, see
Okay.
you. Bye bye.